Hello everybody, welcome in. It's Laura from Tenacious Taurus Twin Flame Tarot, and this is going to be the monthly July reading for my Aquarius collective. So any major Aquarius placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Keep in mind, timing and energy is still fluid. This reading could play out at any point in time throughout the month. This reading may or may not be for you, so please only take with you the messages that resonate, leave behind the rest. Also keep in mind, energies can be swapped around. Although my intention is to be speaking directly to you, Aquarius, I could be speaking directly to a cross watcher. So keep that in mind. Swap around the energies and don't cram yourself into a message that's not meant for you. If it's just not meant for you, then it's just not your month, Aquarius. All right, let's talk about some of the energies that came through in meditation. I think you're dealing with some current differences of opinions with somebody that is very close to you. Likely, you've been feeling very weary is kind of what I felt in meditation. And I do think family security is coming up to be addressed this month. And so I do think July is going to bring some financial shakeups for you, Aquarius. And you might be backed into a corner. And I do feel you're being asked to bring order back into your life out of all of the chaos that is going on. And so you also want to likely organize your budget and plan ahead because responsibilities are coming up to be addressed. And you're likely going to be facing some sudden, unusual changes. And what I kept hearing was, be prepared to go solo. Be prepared to go your own way. And that's really all that came through for you, Aquarius. So let's see what needs to come through with the cards. It may or may not reflect what come through meditation, but I pre-shuffled all of the cards. So let's jump in and see what needs to come through with the Tea Leaf Oracle deck first. So plenty of material things. Wow. And then in need of help, assistance, and guidance. So I could be talking to an Aquarius who might have a shopping problem of some sort. Maybe you've got a lot of material things, but maybe you've racked up a whole bunch of debt too. I'm not sure. I could be talking to an Aquarius that might need to file bankruptcy or a consumer proposal or something. But I feel you might have a lot of material things, but I think you're struggling financially. And I think it's really prevented you from stepping into some great happiness. So let's see what else needs to come through. I think no matter what you're dealing with, you are going to have a successful outcome to whatever problems are coming up. It does feel like some financial issues. I think you're going to want to be shrewd and resourceful with your finances is another message, because you're dealing with somebody, you know, like you're dealing with a fox in the hen. You're dealing with a thief is kind of what I'm feeling. And maybe they've been swindling you out of some money. I think get ready to be shown the way. I think it's been dark. It's been confusing. And I think definitely something coming to an end. I think a broken relationship, a broken bridge. It's time for you to break this commitment, because I think it's caused you all kinds of problems, all kinds of issues. You're not going to be able to, you know, mend this bridge. I think success is in a new direction. And I think you might be being asked to do something risky and maybe take a chance in a new direction. And maybe that's when this financial gain will come forward. I kind of feel something from the past is coming up to be addressed. And I'm feeling like this karmic scales energy. They're showing me the scales. And so there's been an imbalance. And it is this energy of reaping what you've sown. So you could be dealing with somebody in need of some help, some assistance, some guidance, in need of, you know, a handout of some sort. But I think you are encouraged to burn this bridge. I think it's been stormy. I think it's been unclear. And I think you're about to be shown the way when it comes to taking a risk in a new direction. But what I want to say is you hold the key. You hold the key, Aquarius. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Illumination Oracle deck. Yeah, there's a storm brewing. There's something coming to light that, you know, I feel like it's been festering you for a long time. I feel like this repressed anger about to boil, and you're going to be hitting some challenges, some obstacles. I think you've been banging your head up against the wall, and I feel like you're getting nowhere fast, and it's kind of time to do something risky. So Let's see what else needs to come through for you, Aquarius. I think it's time to close out a cycle of some sort with the World card. And you might be required to travel somewhere new. I think get ready to receive a message. I think it's time for you to seize a new opportunity. Maybe you will be getting on a plane and traveling somewhere across the world. I'm not sure. I think you've been waiting for some communication for quite some time. Likely reliving the past. Maybe somebody from the past is going to be reaching out, and maybe they'll be asking you to come and travel and see them, because it's time to seize a new opportunity. There's definitely something that needs to be balanced out, and you're definitely going to want to navigate carefully. I think a challenging month. Maybe somebody has been secretly dreaming of you, but you're encouraged to embrace some big, big changes. I think a new dawn is coming, and clarity is also coming. I think maybe you've been in the dark night of the soul, reliving the past, trying to understand patterns in relationships. And maybe you've just been waiting to receive this message in order to seize a new opportunity. But maybe somebody's come between you is another message here. But I think as soon as you get this message, this phone call, this text, you're packing up and you're traveling somewhere. You're seizing an opportunity, because the doorway is getting unlocked and you are in control. So let's see what else needs to come through with the Quantum Energy Oracle deck. Yeah, I think you're deserving of a new opportunity. I think you're going through a period of healing. I think you're glowing, and you're definitely calling in some new supportive connections. So whoever's shrewd in and around you, I feel they're leaving your life. I think you're done handing out something to somebody that maybe has like a money problem of some sort, because I think you've been playing it safe. I think it's affected your finances. I think you're bored, you're discontent, and it's kind of time to embrace this increase, but it's going to require the loss of something. It's going to require you to take some action steps to transform a situation. I think you already know. I think your heart's been giving you the signs and the syncs, and I think your higher self has been communicating with you, giving you the signs. And I think it's time for you to step towards a new foundation that might lead to a marriage or a commitment of some sort. And I think there's fear around feeling deserving is another message. So I feel an Aquarius here that's been stuck, playing it safe, and I don't think that it's really that safe. I think there's definitely going to be an increase in finances for sure, but there's going to have to be a loss first. And I think you're going to have to take the required steps that you've been asked to take to transform a situation. So I think you're being asked to cross the bridge of a new experience. I think setting those intentions when it comes to a foundation, to maybe a fairy tale of some sort. But something is leaving your life. And I think you've been stuck trying to make this decision for quite some time. But I think if you don't release something, you might miss out on this new opportunity that's coming in. So let's see what needs to come through with the tarot, Aquarius. Oh my God, yeah, brand new opportunity here. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles. So you could be dealing with a Virgo. I think it's time to plant those seeds for the future. I think maybe you've been waiting for the perfect time, or maybe somebody has been waiting for the perfect time to send an offer, an invite, some exciting news for sure. An exciting message when it comes to a new opportunity. Maybe somebody wanting to come in and finish something that they started with you. There's definitely a guardian angel watching over you, telling you the perfect time is now to plant those seeds well. Yeah, and to release something that's not been serving you, because I do think you've not been listening to some wise counsel. Maybe somebody received some poor advice. Maybe you're going to visit somebody that's recently gone through an ending, a divorce, which will lead to a new foundation. But there's definitely some news coming. Some news coming for sure. So let's see what else needs to come through for you. We got the Six of Wands reversed. Wherever you're at now, there is no victory. There is no success. It's been challenging. A lot of opposing opinions. I feel something coming to a dead stop. There's no victory here. It's kind of time to choose a new direction. because you've definitely been under the veil of illusion here, and I think it's caused you a lot of sleepless nights, a lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and I think you're being encouraged to go towards a new emotional experience. You could be dealing with a Queen of Wands reverse. This could be your energy. I'm not sure, but there's definitely going to be a huge release. It's going to hurt. It's going to hurt. There's definitely an ending here, and I think maybe somebody's fed up. Somebody's done putting in the work with this Queen of Wands reversed. I don't know who this is, but somebody very jealous, very possessive, definitely somebody shrewd, controlling. This is not my wish come true. This was an illusion. This hurts. I'm done putting in the work. I'm releasing this, and I'm cutting out something that no longer serves me because I want a new emotional experience, and there is going to be a message coming regarding a relationship or a new emotional experience, and maybe it's going to put you in a tailspin. I'm not sure, but without a doubt, blocks are being removed. It's definitely decision time with the Two of Wands, the Two of Swords reversed, and it's kind of time to release a long-standing burden. The Ten of Swords reversed. It's time to get out of the head. I think there's been unnecessary worry. I think things are growing out of proportion. These sleepless nights are not helping you. Definitely somebody here operating out of their shadow self, trying to create unnecessary fear. I think you're going to come into a revelation. You're going to come into an awakening. And you're going to see things in a whole new light. So this is what we got. We got the Six of Wands reversed with the moon. So hidden challenges here. And then we get the Nine of Swords. So something is coming to the end. Something is coming to completion in order for a new opportunity. The Page of Cups. A new love offer. And then we get this Queen of Wands reversed with the Eight of Pentacles reversed. You could be dealing with this Queen of Wands reversed that's going through a job loss. Somebody that's very hard to work with, that isn't very motivated, just very, very controlling. And there is a need for balance. I feel somebody's really come into your personal life, creating a wedge between you and your dreams coming true. And I think this could be a job loss. I'm all done putting in the work. I don't want to invest any more into this situation because I'm looking at it in a new direction. There's definitely something coming to an end here without a doubt in order for a new beginning. And I do think this is going to be a big loss. This is going to hurt, Aquarius. I think you can't keep being there for everybody in need because then it's going to, take away from what you give to yourself. I think it's really time to get rigorously honest with yourself, Aquarius. Queen of Swords, this situation, this could be a situation at work. Maybe somebody's been causing you problems at work and they're going to be getting fired. But I feel severing some ties here. I think, there's nothing left to see here. This was a very difficult situation, and maybe now it's time to focus on your career. I feel you're definitely making a decision to stop pretending there ain't a problem here. You're done people pleasing. You're done looking at things with the rose-colored glasses on, and you're getting ready to take some steps in a new direction. This could be a same-sex couple. It doesn't have to be. But I feel this person and you are not on the same page. You're being asked to expand and to continue moving forward because there's without a doubt a major ending here, and relief is around the corner, but it is going to be sad. It is going to be sad because I think this has been a weight on your shoulders for quite some time, and you're definitely dealing with a drama queen, and you've definitely been going through a period of reflection, getting ready to see things in a whole new light, because I think it's time for you to stand up for what it is you believe in. Let's take a look at this moon, because there's something hidden here. Cancer energy, manipulation with the Magician reverse, the Seven of Coins, and the World. So whatever revelation is coming forward to make things crystal clear, you're going to see clearly, hey, there ain't no magic left here. This is like an emotional manipulator, a master manipulator. It's time to shed the old to bring in the new. I think you've spent a lot of time on this foundation, and I don't think it's brought you any growth, any success, any stability, and I think you've been very patient with somebody. Dealing with a bitch here is kind of what I'm feeling, and it's kind of time to plan for the future. So You're reaching a milestone moment here. You could be closing out a long-standing commitment. The world is about commitment lessons. A big, big lesson here. Could be dealing with a Gemini or Cancer, Pisces. Could be dealing with one of the fixed signs, Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, or Leo. But I think you're going to be free to go your own way. You are going your own way because you're gaining some enlightenment. You're coming into a revelation that is going to allow you to take those steps forward to plan for the future, because there ain't no success in playing into this pride and this ego. I think you've been as patient as you can be. And this is like a decision time to refocus your thoughts, to refocus your energy. And I think you've lacked the courage and the strength to go after what it is that you deserve. You are deserving. This is not a balanced situation. Could be dealing with somebody giving to more than one. The Queen of Wands in reverse could have affairs. And I think you're getting ready to make a decisive move here. And you're moving in great speed. You're done is what I'm feeling, because this is not my wish fulfillment. This is not what I asked for. This is not what I prayed for. So what is this Queen of Wands, Eight of Pentacles reversed? Because this person's going downhill fast, and they're trying to bring you with them. They've definitely been holding on tight to you. The party's over. There's nothing left to celebrate here. This could be a huge fallout with a whole group of friends is what I'm feeling, because there's been resistance to moving on. This person is holding on for dear life, trying to create all kinds of challenges, trying to prevent you from moving forward, and all you want is peace in your life. I think you've been depressed, you've been struggling with health issues, and it's kind of time to travel and relocate, and somebody here is trying to create blocks from you moving forward, because you've definitely got an unexpected choice in love here. You've got somebody new coming in, and this is going to be a true, intimate, loving connection, a deep, deep spiritual connection with the lovers, Gemini. And I think this is the connection that you prayed for, but you got to release this burden. There has to be a release. There's a need for balance. Somebody's consciously choosing to release somebody that has been clinging to control. Likely somebody that doesn't have a job, doesn't have any money, is maybe codependent on you. I'm not sure. But I feel recovering from a toxic situation, because it's left you bankrupt. I think bankrupt. I think you've got no money. You got nothing left to give. I think you've been playing into unfounded fears when it comes to money issues. I think there's money issues here. And maybe it's time to seek out some self-employment. I kind of feel you got some big love trying to come in here, and an invitation for a new experience, a new encounter. But there's going to be an event and a shakeup here in order to get somebody to choose a new direction. The lovers is always a choice between two. Twos are crossroads. Twos are choices. And so there's going to be a huge release that will lead to a new beginning. Let's see what this release is all about. Scorpio energy. 7 of Cups. 2 of Cups. 9 of Pentacles. I think you're going your own way. I think you're going solo. The 9 of Pentacles is a very singular energy. She knows her worth. She knows her value. She works hard to build the life that she wants, the luxurious life that she wants. Maybe you need to go buy yourself something special. Maybe you will have plenty of material things after this moocher leaves your life. I think you got a moocher here, a leech on your hands, Aquarius. And I think it's time to maybe enjoy some solitude for a while. And then we get the 2 of Cups with the 7 of Cups. So, you know, we get the 9 and the 5 when we add and subtract. So I think at one point in time, you thought this was going to be your wish fulfillment. And I don't think it turned out to be that. I think it's turned into this 5 of Cups energy where you've been grieving, you've been dissatisfied, you've been feeling guilty about wanting to leave this situation. And I think you really desire to move forward, but you've been waiting for that clarity. Maybe you've been going through a period of disillusionment, breaking the veil, breaking free from an illusion for sure. Maybe this is an addictive connection of some sort, but I feel if you want all of these challenges to end, you're going to have to exchange something lesser for something better. And maybe there's going to be a resurgence of somebody from the past. Maybe somebody that's already very single, going their own way, happily and successfully enjoying the finer things in life. And maybe it's time to go after wish fulfillment, because this was not your wish fulfillment. And I think there's going to be a positive shakeup or change that will end these challenges, and you're going to see the light at the end of the tunnel. but you're going to have to find your strength to go into this ending for sure. So let's see what this Queen of Swords has to say. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Could be dealing with a Taurus. I'm all done with the conflict. I'm all done. I'm letting it go. I'm done with the fight. I don't want to fight no more. I just want to be happy. So somebody's cutting to the chase here, releasing a very toxic situation that's no longer worth putting any time and effort into, standing up for themselves, and yeah, going after a reconciliation in another direction. And there's been a lack of decision. There's been chronic indecision. There's going to be a rebalancing, a realignment of some sort, because I think it's time to revisit. Maybe somebody from childhood, somebody from the past wants to send a message, is going to be sending a message, and they want to make things right. They've been thinking about how things used to be, and I think this is a connection that really gets you to open up to your inner child, that makes you feel youthful. And I think there's a Queen of Swords here getting ready to stand up for what she believes in, to have confidence in cutting those ties. All done. Choosing my battles wisely. I'm all done. I'm all done playing into chaos, conflict, drama, opposing opinions. I just want to be happy. And I feel, yeah, releasing somebody that really doesn't have much to offer. Could be somebody losing a job for sure. A feminine losing a job. I think a very materialistic energy here. Not sensible, not approachable. You're going to want to be careful how you proceed because there is no balance here. There's resistance to this transformation that is required. And somebody's clinging to control, I think, for financial stability because they're in need of a handout. But I don't think they're your responsibility anymore, Aquarius. I think you want to release this person. You want this procrastination to end. So unexpected changes that will lead to a new romantic relationship. But you got to walk away. Maybe you got to walk away, or somebody's coming back that walked away from you that's been clinging to control in this situation. But I feel the time is now to make your life beautiful. I don't think this is your family that you've been connected with. I think it's time to burn this bridge. They create all kinds of challenges in your life, and I think you want success, but you're not going to be able to reach compromise with this person. Not at all. And so I kind of feel a revelation that, you know, there is a deep lack of balance here, and I do need to move on from this. I want more from life. And there's been resistance to making that decision because at one point in time, I think you thought this was your person. And at one point in time, it probably brought you some financial security and prosperity. But you're definitely dealing with somebody that is not very supportive, not a good person. And it's kind of time to plant those seeds and to plan carefully. I think you're apprehensive. So let's take one last look at this Nine of Coins, because I think you're stepping into a new start. You're going your own way. You're going solo. You're taking a leap of faith. You're doing something risky, and you're pushing your fears aside, and you're manifesting abundance for yourself. After the 9 comes the 10. You know your worth. You know your value. You're done playing into a very insecure situation. Somebody all up in their pride, all up in their ego. And I think family is important to you. And you've really lacked your strength when it comes to asserting yourself with a very imbalanced situation. And so I think you're realizing that you've always had the strength. You can do anything. Being alone is not the worst thing in the world, Aquarius. And I think it's kind of time to stop giving this person a handout. They're never going to learn their lesson if you keep handing them, you know, the money all the time. And so I feel somebody might have borrowed from you and they can't pay off this debt. You got to stop sharing your wealth with somebody that, you know, swindles you, is another message. And I think you're getting ready to cut this shit out quick. You're done. You're making a head over heart decision. It ain't about the feelings anymore. It's about using my logic. You've been reviewing your options very carefully, and you're getting ready to suddenly depart a situation because Spirit's been telling you it's time to go. And with the red on the card, yeah, base chakra fears, security fears, and I think you're not afraid anymore. You're following Spirit's guidance here. So there's going to be an unexpected departure because this is not what I prayed for. This is not my wishes coming true. This is not what I want in my life. It's brought me bad fortune. You're losing faith in the future, and it's kind of time to birth something new. Yeah, you very well could be dealing with an Emperor reversed too. So definitely two people not on the same page. And you know it's time to take action. You know it's time. If you want abundance and prosperity, you're going to have to give birth to your dreams, which I think are in another direction, because whoever you're dealing with has no structure, no discipline. They don't have leadership potential. They could even be narcissistic. Could be dealing with a narcissist, and it's kind of time for that clean slate. To learn something new, a new opportunity. It's really time to get to work to build the tomorrow of your dreams, because there's not honesty here. There's lies, there's secrets, obstacles, challenges. This is not going to work out. There is not clear communication. It doesn't matter how objective you remain. You're dealing with a liar. It is not going to work out, and it's time to go towards trustworthy, dependable connections. So maybe you need to seek out a counselor of some sort too. I'm not sure, but I think something from the past is coming back to haunt you. It's time to embrace these big, big changes, and it's decision time. So let's see what other messages Spirit has for you. Yeah, you've definitely been going through a lot of difficulties in this situation. There is a need for divine protection. The angels have been guiding you forward, and when you're alone, you're never, ever truly alone. And you know, everything happens for a reason. I think this was a lesson. This person came in for a season, not a lifetime, for a lesson. And it's time to close this cycle out. So, yeah, free yourself from this illusion. It's an illusion. It's created all kinds of negative energy in and around you, negative influences, and it's time to adopt a healthy state of mind. The more positive you bring into your life, the easier it is to stay in that vibration. And I feel you're dealing with like somebody that drains you. And you know, I think you've been watching and you've been receiving the subtle cues, what somebody's words are not saying. I think their words don't align with their actions. And it's kind of time to go in a new direction. I think you've not been honoring your higher self. It's time to honor your body, your mind, your soul. It's time to take better care of yourself. And you're definitely going to want to be responsible around your money at this time. I think you're dealing with somebody that's only in it for the money. And it's going to hurt. These emotions are going to hurt. And I think you're ready to process this once and for all. So whatever you've been going through, Aquarius, it's going to make you stronger. The worst is almost over. But you got to choose to do something differently. This isn't working. That's what I got, Aquarius. I hope this helped. I hope this resonated. If you would like to book a personal or a twin soul reading with me, I do encourage you to check out that description box below. And I look forward to seeing you all again next time. Thank you.